stores.
What are you doing? You're on summer break.
Yeah, we're not talking about me right now. We're talking about you.
Okay.
First of all, I've been on Twitter just to like kind of keep up with like current events and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
Because boy, hasn't there been some current events? Am I right, boys?
It's all like current events.
Um, and then in my timeline, I keep seeing a Twitter account by the name of
Yeah,
EGTV,
that's me.
and
That's
like
you.
that, I'm getting there.
It's me, dog.
I am getting there. And it's like the most positive shit I have ever seen. And that's not my buddy Trey. What up?
So like that's not the tree that I know.
The Trey I know has piss and vinegar. Not every day's gonna be a great day, guys. No, the fuck it's not.
So like, hey, this is the life coach. EGT.
The life coach.
I mean, we already got a new name for his initials after helping you out. The TS stands for tech support now. I mean,
Yes,
apparently,
thank you.
apparently, apparently,
Thank
I know
you.
nothing about how technology works. Which that's fine. I'll accept that. But Trey, what the fuck's going on with your Twitter?
I I your guess
I
is as
what
good
what?
as mine.
These aren't words. These are noises that you're making with your mouth, and need to have an answer, buddy.
I mean,
Yeah, but again, we're making
sure.
noises, no
so
words.
it's all like the life coach. Earl Grey Trey.
I'm a fucking life coach, Crow.
No, you're not.
Positivity for everybody.
No, you're not. No, you're
Positively
not.
Trey over.
I know a liar when I see one, and boy, don't I see one.
I listen. I'm not wearing my Burberry scarf right now, claiming to be the internet's biggest baby face.
You're like the Maxwell Jacob Friedman of this show. Then all of a sudden, you're not. Especially on Twitter, which is where I expect you to be the least
Crow's just
appropriate
like,
person.
I'm waiting for you to make your heel
So like,
turn.
yeah, I'm waiting
Like
for the swerve. Where is it? Where's the punchline? Where's the catch? Where's the
like
something?
on Twitter, I expect you to be like CM Punk, but now you've become what you've always hated. You've become a dynasty. You've become the New York Yankees.
Whoa.
Listen, Crow, Crow, you
I'm
wanna
still waiting for an explanation.
um to be fair, I saw a comment from a VTuber and I replied to it and then they retweeted and they liked it. And then an internet DJ also liked and retweeted me and then here I am. Crow, you want to know the biggest fact here?
What's that?
Because of all this, because I am the internet's biggest baby face right now. Thank you. I'm about 25 followers less than the level up gamer. Suck it, bitch.
Now, when you say "suck it, bitch," are you talking to me or?
No, not you.
Okay,
I
great.
know you're gonna cheer this. You're gonna cheer this all the way to the moon. And I know that part of you is just gonna keep encouraging me to be the internet's biggest baby
Oh
face
no, no,
because
this is your bit now. Like we're gonna run with this.
okay,
This is your
okay.
baby face push.
Like this is it.
Yeah, here you go.
Like I just want to know how we got here.
That was it. That was honestly it. And then people started like following me, so I just followed them back. And then they started like commenting stuff on my stuff, and like here we are. That's it.
Tw- Twitter
I didn't know that
sensation.
social media worked this way the entire time. I've had Twitter for 200 years.
Yeah, I still don't use it properly.
I
Clearly,
mean,
because like Trey's like within an earshot of encapsulating your Twitter followers. So I mean,
and I don't even have the blue check mark.
Wait, does Buzz have the blues check mark?
Buzz has a blue check mark.
I have a
Did you
blue
pay
check
for
mark.
that?
That was a long time
And
ago.
to be fair, he makes money off of his like stuff. So
Does he?
I mean,
Yeah, technically I do.
he does Twitch.
I do-
So I mean,
I
it's
do the
kind of an
Twitch.
investment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You do twitch.tv/level up gamer.
It's all
You do.
I do.
By the way, you do a great job at it. Except for
Yeah,
when you want to stall for an entire fucking hour to play Subnautica, and especially because you could have had a stream today where you did Supermarket Simulator. I saw you playing.
Again.
Yeah, you could have streamed it, and I would have watched because I enjoy Supermarket Simulator.
It's fun.
I also enjoy Supermarket Simulator. That's a really fun game.
That's
Yeah, you know what? You know what else we enjoy, Crow?
What's that? Golf with your
Sup-
friends?
Golf with your friends and Supermarket Sweep.
Yeah, man. Mm.
Supermarket sweep. Hell yeah.
You know what? Fuck the show for a minute. Let's talk about Supermarket Sweep.
Guys, next week we're gonna have a Supermarket Sweep review for y'all.
No, we can do that right now. I mean, like, I can talk about Supermarket Sweep all day. Do you think they pick dumb contestants on purpose?
Absolutely.
Because, like, sometimes I'm watching Supermarket Sweep and there's some, like, real grade A geniuses on there. And, like, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how I would have done it. And then there's, like, complete idiots.
Like, yeah, I mean, it could be by honestly, it could be by design, or it could be just the random luck at that point. You just
And that
never
host
know.
is way too positive, almost like Trey's Twitter lately.
Positively Trey over there. It's all like your life coach.
Grow, I have a Supermarket Sweep loaded up for us after the show, by the way.
Hell yeah, I am so ready for Supermarket
So like
Sweep.
I was all because it reminded me of a Nickelodeon game called Finders Keepers that I enjoyed.
Man,
in the
don't we
day.
remember stuff from the 60s?
Shut
God!
up!
Oh, Jesus.
Go screw yourself.
I have a 3-gallon jug of Simple Green
Sick.
downstairs, Grow. I'll get it for the absolute fucking murder you just committed.
So like,
I mean, Crow.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
thank you.
You should be.
Good job, Trey.
You should be more positive about Buzz's experience in advanced age.
Okay, that's enough.
fucking Trey Monsoon over here. And Bobby the Crow Heaton over here.
I quote this from a life coach teacher. Yeah, I can go from watching something like Drifters to playing Stardew. Variety is.
Have
the
you ever
spice of
fucking
life.
watched Drifters?
Let's go.
Have you ever watched Drifters?
I have not.
It's fucking brutal.
I don't know what Drifters is. Can someone let me in?
It's a brutal fucking anime.
It's an anime show.
Oh, it's okay.
The beginning includes 3 decapitations and a guy getting his face sliced.
I mean, and to be fair, that's
I
a way
forget
into
I
the
have
VTuber
kids,
community, so
you can't watch that.
No, I can. I have kids.
Don't
I can't
actually
watch
don't let the kids watch it. You can watch it all you want.
it. No, I really don't want to. Actually,
Just go, kids. Close your eyes.
yes. Earmuffs
No.
on, eyes shut.
I watched Desperado starring Antonio Banderas like every other normal child growing up. So my kids will do the same.
Make them watch Spy Kids.
No, I'm not making them watch Spy Kids, although it's a great movie and we'll eventually watch it.
See, exactly.
I'm not going to make them do it. They have to choose the thug life.
I didn't choose the spy life. The spy life chose
My life
me.
chose me. Welcome to the day podcast.
Speaking of spy life, I ended up watching. Literally, it's a 12-minute compilation of all the James Bond gun barrel sequences back to back.
You know, I watched that same compilation like 3 years ago.
Nice.
So I know what you're talking about. It's like, because like each one's like just slightly different.
Yeah, and then Casino Royale comes on, and You know, that's like it doesn't even have like any of the James Bond walking shit. It's just
No.
Daniel Craig shooting the guy up
Yeah.
the gun barrel.
Which finally something different. Am I right?
Yeah.
Wow, movie producers get original. Anyway, this is Bay Podcast. I'm your host Crow. Over here to my left is Buzz Carlton,
Hi.
and of course we got fucking Mr. Nice Guy Earl Grey.
The nice guy.
Hi guys, I'm Earl Grey Trey here.
The good guy. Earl
I,
Grey Trey.
I think Buzz knows.
Honestly, I think for next week's episode we got to figure out how to get those VTubers and they sync up with our voices
No.
and put them on the Twitch.
Dude. So Maddie used to do that.
Really,
She paid like $400 for her VTuber.
$400.
Yeah. It's big money. It's big money.
It's an investment.
Why would you
Yeah,
pay
it's
$400 for a VTuber?
it's an investment.
Also, who's doing that so I can get in on that?
Listen,
Like, the money isn't doing VTubing, the money's making the VTubing.
yeah, because you're spending like 16 plus hours a day working on just like drawing shit. Bro, can you spend 1 hour a day working on drawing shit?
No, so my idea was a budget VTuber. I was gonna, you give me $50, I'll draw you a stick figure.
It
We'll
won't
call it a
move.
day.
It'll be a static drawing. It
A
won't
static
be-
VTuber.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
What Crow
Do
means
you
by
wanna
static
make videos or
VTuber,
not?
what Crow means by static VTuber is VTubers that are just static. Like
Yes.
literally, it's just a TV with static.
So yeah, there you go.
Exactly right.
Just the white
Exactly.
Not
noise.
even the superhero.
Not superhero Static Shock. Never.
No. Oh my god, that was a great intro.
Man, you know who did that intro?
Was it Bow Wow?
It was Bow Wow.
Oh fucking hell! Is Bow Wow still with us, or did he die?
Yes, Bow Wow is still with us.
Okay, good.
Good night, Trey. Why was that your first thought? Is Bow Wow still with us?
Because I know that somebody around Bow Wow's age actually died, so I didn't know if it was him or somebody
Wait,
else.
are you thinking of like the famous Nick Jackson or whatever? That guy?
The famous Nick Jackson.
Or no, the famous Jed Jackson. Excuse me.
Nicholas Jackson is still with
I
us.
know Nicholas Jackson is also still with us. Can this episode be Are You Still With Us?
He's still with us.
Are you still with us?
He's still with us.
And everyone's going to be like, oh no, they're quitting. No, it's just a really bad joke.
Yeah. That's fair. I'm gonna change that right now.
Hell yeah.
Are you still with us? And I'm gonna even put question marks.
No, but to be honest with you guys, in all fairness, no, it just to put a period and
No,
end
there's no
it
period.
behind-
We're doing ellipsis on this shit.
No, shut up, Crow. No, it actually feels good to be like appreciated for shit. Like you have your music, which
Sure.
a lot of people do praise.
Eh,
Buzz has his gaming.
that's objective.
mobile
But go on.
gamer. I like your music.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Get Crow's new EP. It's out now.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Mind the gap.
yeah. Buzz has his gaming. It's cool to have like a little section of stuff to kind of be successful in so far. So I'm just gonna see where it takes me. That's
Sure.
all there is
Why
to it.
not, man? Why not?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to tell you not to do it anymore. Far from it. I was just really confused on why all of a sudden, like, oh, wow, Trey's been on Twitter lately.
I sort of had the same because I didn't know how much. I just saw a couple of them, and I was all like, wow, Trey. Like at first, I was like, wow, Trey actually posted something. That's cool, And then I'm like, wait, he posted another thing. Wait, what's going on here?
Like,
Well,
he's
no,
popping up a
like-
lot lately.
Yeah.
like I always said, as long as we're getting results,
There you go.
things are happening,
Results.
I
baby.
might as well roll with it. We roll
Yeah, you
with
might
it.
as well. Yeah, we roll, Maggle.
We roll, Maggle. Better than the fucking Reddit Cardinals.
I can't say that I'm in the same boat as you are right now.
I hate you.
5-1, baby. 5-1.
Jesus Christ. They put me in the second to last out.
Why would they do that?
Because they
Why would
needed
they
a
put the
home run
pressure
hitter.
on you?
The scouting was it's either 900 or 200.
And then
It
it was
was
neither.
500. It was
Yeah.
500. And
Been there
I'm like
before.
I asked him, I go, guys, please don't fuck up my average anymore.
Yeah.
Let's get it right. And then they did
Listen,
not get it right.
Stop fucking up my
I'll-
average.
I'll fuck up my own average. Thank you very much. Which, by the way, my average isn't that bad. I'm actually doing pretty good this season.
Nice. There you go.
I think I'm at like 0.4 for my on base percentage right now.
I'm at point shit.
I'm actually doing
I think
really
I
good.
have I think I have like 4 hits in the
So-
entire season.
I think
so
I have
far.
7.
Oh, that's not bad.
And then I got a home run on top of that.
All right.
And
Well,
then
you
I
know-
also successfully stole a base this year, which I never.
Yay!
I know. Damn.
So,
I
You
might
know
go
what
to
we
Hall
say
of
about
Fame
that?
next year, guys. What's that?
You know what we say about that, girl? Fuck you, Baltimore.
That's
I didn't
fair.
say that. Anyways.
so like I
That's
got your next number. Screw the scouting reports. Next number 670. There you go. There's your home run.
Yeah. Justice
Buzz.
for Cheech. Justice for all.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's not like these people listen to what I fucking do. Anyways,
Wait, what's
moving
that thing?
on.
A vendetta, whatever it is.
V for Vendetta.
Mutiny. We're gonna mutiny, Crow. Let's mutiny.
We're gonna mutiny? No,
Mutiny.
I don't want to mutiny. If anything, you should mutiny. Anyways,
Yeah, we're gonna start
Anyway.
the basketball podcast
Basketball?
league.
Okay. Like no one's seen that movie since it came out, except for me, you, and Trey, probably.
So like I'm not talking about the movie. I'm saying we're gonna
should
start
get
our
on
own basketball league. Oh,
Oh my gosh. By the way, hello Twitch chat. I don't know if anybody's in chat.
No,
yet,
no one's
but,
in there. I'm watching it right now.
Hello, friends on Twitch. Hello, friends on
Hello.
YouTube. YouTube.com/debate podcast.
and I believe I'm in there. It's all like
Anyway,
See?
what do we want to talk about?
So guys, I don't know if you know this, but Joe Hendry was once again on NXT
Not only was
tonight.
he on NXT, he was on commentary.
he was on commentary, and he said he's gonna be
He
around.
was.
He said, and I quote, "I'm gonna be around here for a while. I like it here at NXT." So you know,
I think they worked out a deal.
there may have been a deal. So like,
I'm hearing rumors that Joe Hendry, like I don't know what Joe Hendry's contract status with TNA is, but from what I'm hearing, apparently he's almost WWE bound.
yeah,
I think it's up in August.
Yeah, and I think it's pretty much done. And he already, on his social media, said, "I'm gonna show up. I could show up on any show, as he said and emphasized."
Yeah.
So,
And also they
So-
did the bit, which
yeah.
they did the bit.
So like they said his name and he showed up. Say his name and
Amen. He appears. I wish that would work for us.
so like
Yeah, I know.
believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry.
It's all like the true Scotsman. It's all like so yeah. It seems like that. Like not only that, but the partnership deal going on. Of course, we saw the Rascals reunited on NXT. Of course, we had Julia's name drop, and of course, Stephanie Vaquer gets the name drop, which is pretty much a done deal. So,
Buzz, that's not pretty much a done deal. That's been a done deal since like last week.
that's pretty much a done deal. So so like WWE is gearing up. So like so.
We do have a rumor killer to talk about as well today.
Yeah,
if
let's
you want.
kill the rumor. Let's kill the rumor.
Okay, so news is going around that WWE is allowing wrestlers that wrestle for them to use their trademark outside of WWE.
No.
Rumor killer is the fact that they are but that is only if the wrestler used it before going into WWE.
Correct.
So, for example, WWE holds the Ethan Page trademark now, but since Ethan Page used Ethan Page before WWE, if he leaves, he could still
He can
use it.
still be Ethan Page.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker, on the other hand, will not
Cannot
be able
use
to
Braun
use.
Breaker.
He cannot use Braun Breaker outside of WWE.
That's
'Cause
why
that was
Adam
a
Copeland is
creative
Adam
character.
Copeland, and he's not Edge.
Yep. That's why when Ricochet gets onto AEW TV, he's going to be Ricochet.
He could still be Ricochet.
Yeah, he can still be Ricochet.
Because he's always
Which-
been
Or
Ricochet.
Prince Puma. Or Prince Puma.
Oh my God, Crow. That's a genius idea, buddy.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Listen, can we get Dario Cueto back too?
ladder match.
I want Lucha Underground in AEW. What's the worst that can happen? Tony, book it.
Get it done.
I mean, have you seen what's his name again from Lucha Underground? I can't remember.
Who? King Cuerno?
No, the freaking GM guy.
Dario Cueto.
Yeah, have you ever seen Dario and Tony Khan in the same room?
Nope. Have
Exactly.
you seen King Cuerno in wrestling lately?
No.
Yeah, you have. It's Santos Escobar.
Yeah, I know it's Santos Escobar. I digress.
Let's go to, you know what, Crow?
Yeah.
I think this is the perfect time to throw it to Buzz for an All-Star update.
Buzz.
Oh, yeah. Today's it's like all-star game, ladies and gentlemen, taking place as we speak. It's all like we would like to congratulate the American League for winning 5-3. Woo! So by rule, we will get the home field advantage for the World Series. Oh, wait. But no, yeah,
Do
basically
they not do that anymore?
they don't.
Nope.
They haven't done that in decades.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
So like, yeah, yeah. I actually enjoyed it when that was. I don't know why. I just enjoyed it when it had that meaning. Of course, the National League though getting twice the amount of hits, but didn't score the runs. So American League gets the victory this year, guys. The only 3 runs were, of course, by the superhuman Otani hitting a 3-run homer in the 3rd inning, and after that,
That sounds about right.
yeah.
Yep.
Though I can confirm that prior to the All-Star break, we got a nice 2 out of 3 game series win over the Dodgers to end the pre-All-Star game series. So it's all like it was quite nice to be able to do. And even though
It's always nice to meet Othani.
it's all like, but Otani definitely a specimen, and yeah.
Oh, without a doubt, probably one of the best baseball players in our lifetime, despite the gambling.
Yeah.
It's all like,
And on top of that, I don't even necessarily disagree with him.
I mean, I gamble on baseball.
I mean,
if it's good enough for EGT, it's good enough for Otani.
on
So-
top of that, you know who else betted on baseball and is considered a national treasure? Pete Rose.
that's true.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
No, he's not. In the Hall of
Listen,
Fame.
We should
the
be.
only difference
Should be.
between back then and now is back then he got, booted out of baseball and booted out of the Hall of Fame. Now he would get a endorsement deal from FanDuel or DraftKings.
Yeah,
So like,
Pete Rose. On top of that, Pete Rose bet on his team to win.
yeah, it wasn't like
Yeah.
a Black Sox scandal type situation there. So like where he was intentionally losing game, like that was the only difference. Okay, yeah. So like if you wanted to punish him for betting on the sport that he played or betting on it or blah blah blah, that's fine. But at the end of the day, he didn't affect any games any differently by betting on the games. So like all of his statistics that he did that was his statistics. He did everything himself. So like no drugs, no nothing. It was just pure like, and he was one of the best players at baseball. So to deny him the Hall of Fame, so like yeah, I think it's a tragedy.
Shame. It's a shame.
It
Yeah, it
really
is.
is. I mean, whether you like him or not, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't care. I'll die
I'm
on
with
that
you.
hill.
Same. That's one of those hills I'll die on. Is that well? There's a couple hills I die on. Birds don't exist, and Pete Rose should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, we'd also like to congratulate, or at least I believe Buzz would like to congratulate one of the best wide receivers of his Detroit Lions lifetime.
He is inducted now. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to congratulate the Megatron himself, Calvin Johnson, inducted into the Hall of Fame. Yay!
There we go.
So,
There we
like-
go. It's Lion Circle Jerk time.
So, like,
You know
hell
what's funny
yeah.
about that, Crow?
What's that?
Gets in the Hall of Fame, still did not complete the process.
Sure did not.
So, like, I guess we can say we have that in common with Calvin Johnson and Des Bryant. We both apparently didn't complete
Hey,
the
Des
process.
caught that ball.
So, like, apparently not.
Y-
You know.
Listen, the NFL retroactively said he caught that ball. They did not say
Yes,
the same
they
thing
did.
about Calvin
Yes,
Johnson.
they did. Yes, they did.
Oh, they can rectum actively say whatever they want.
Rectum active. What's wrong with
They
you?
can rectum actively kiss my ass.
Exactly. It was by design. I said rectum actively. You know, say whatever
I know
they
that was by
want.
design. But what the fuck, dude?
Okay.
So, like, however, we can confirm first the White Sox end the pre-All-Star game season at 27-71. So,
Yes.
Yay.
so us
Making Trey $300 richer.
and that was the main source of Trey's income for the past couple of weeks. So, congratulations.
It's been a
job,
good
Trey.
few weeks, guys.
So yeah, so like congratulations on making that bank. So that was and there's so that means they're still well within pace of the record. So we got cross our fingers. But more importantly, guys, it's getting there. We're 51 days until kickoff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The NFL kickoff game, which this year, the first game of the season, will be the Baltimore Ravens versus Kansas City Chiefs. So, like, our first week will be against our wild card challengers. So, like, the Los Angeles Rams. Will be the first Sunday night game, though. So, I do look forward to that. But, guys, another football season. Another season of hopes, dreams, and heartbreaks, guys. So...
Yep, no doubt about it. I am ready to get hurt again.
So, like, I am ready for the pain. Bring on the pain.
Trey, well, Buzz, it'll hurt more for you this season.
So I always expect to be hurt. You know, last year.
Yeah, but I mean, after the banger of a season you had last season.
Yeah. I hope we don't get. See, now I'm going in with expectations. That's what's gonna hurt more. So, like, because, you know, whenever I go in with expectations, you know, I believe this is going to be the year, and yeah, it always ends up not. So, you know.
I mean, that's me every year, but here we are.
But basically, the first week has Trey pitted against the Titans at home, and you guys there in the old
Dallas.
start, but you're going to Cleveland. You're going to SummerSlam territory against the Browns.
We're going to SummerSlam.
You're going to SummerSlam in Cleveland.
Why do I feel like we're gonna get embarrassed in Cleveland?
Please don't.
Don't.
I have a feeling we will.
So, like, you can't lose like that. Not like this. Not like this.
I think it'll be like this. That's what I'm scared of, guys.
So, like, I mean, so, like, we've got our official predictions. Week by week, I think we said so.
Yeah.
like,
do we remember what I said?
I'm sure we could look it up, but I can't remember.
Because I
what
don't
you said.
remember.
I think I had us beating Week 1.
Buzz, you're on Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm losing week 1.
Apparently, I'll have to check. Was that under the Bay podcast? The same one that way too early foosball picks. Here we go. So far, week 1, I got my team losing. Trey's got his team losing, and Crow, the ever optimist, has him winning in Cleveland.
Again, why do I feel like we're gonna lose in Cleveland? Why?
It's all like in our Sunday night game, so it's all like let's see what happens as we get inched near. It's all like because at the end of the day, you know, when you expect to win, it's all like, and you're all like, those are the games you should worry about because your team sometimes goes in there thinking that they can win as well. Like I always say, it's like I actually worry about the teams that we should beat more than the tough teams because you know you're going to go out there and your team's going to play rough with the tough teams, but you also got to worry about when they play like the weaker teams, the ones like, oh, just give us the W now. Yeah, they're thinking that too, and then they're going to go in there and get smacked by a team that, you know.
Why couldn't we play the Giants week 1?
That's just not how it's booked. They got to book. They got to book it to where.
On top of that, why are we playing San Francisco? Oh, guys, we can get cheap views if we click this link.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I clicked it. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh
Buzz.
man.
I clicked the
Boo.
wrong one. Oh gosh.
boo.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Boo,
Mm.
Buzz.
Like,
Boo.
I don't buy cheap views. I buy expensive views. All right. I am refined. I am, call me, a man of decorum.
You like
royalty,
you like your views aged in a wine barrel, right?
Yes. Aged, fine wine barreled aging. I like it. Elegant. Give me my elegant, refined viewers, please. Not those cheap,
Elegant.
dollar viewers.
Fuck it, give me the cheap dollar viewers. I don't care.
Yeah. Need those Twitter interactions to go up, huh, pal?
Yep, you know it.
This is what happens when we have nothing really else to talk about.
No, this is fine. This is a free episode. This is
we don't
for
get
us.
these too often.
No, we don't. This is a for us episode.
Going back to the footballs though, guys.
The footballs.
I'm just glad that this year it's kind of like everybody's like, you don't want to play the Bears. You don't know what they're going to be like. They could surprise
They're
you.
either going to be really fucking good or really fucking bad, and I don't know which one yet. And I'm kind of excited to see.
Buzz is excited, but still after week 10, he's going to be slightly worried because
I'm always worried though.
Because for one time, the Bears are the trap team.
They are.
You don't know which Bears you're going to get.
You might sneak into a Super Bowl this year, Trey. I'm not going to lie to you.
Listen, if we sneak into an 8-win season, I'll be very happy. Okay.
So
you sneak into a playoff game, you'll be happy.
There's always
one, if we sneak into a wild card.
There's always one intangible that could make or break anybody's season, and that is the blood god.
Aaron Rodgers?
No, the blood god.
The blood god. Oh my God, Jared Goff gets injured week 1. He's out for the entire season.
Oh no! Don't say that.
Trey's hereby banned from all future episodes. Mr. Life Coach my ass.
Listen, I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm just telling you what might happen. You brought out the blood god, okay? You're the one that's going to have to face his wrath now.
So, I brought it up to, maybe by bringing it up and getting proper recognition, the blood god will show mercy and go after other teams and leave us
the best way
alone.
to recognize the blood god is to not acknowledge the blood god. Now you've acknowledged the blood god, so now what are we going to do?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of situations where not acknowledging someone can get you into trouble. So,
This isn't wrestling, and this isn't about Roman Reigns,
so like
and he's not our tribal chief anymore.
that's
Who
true.
is our tribal chief?
I don't even know anymore.
Solo
I think
Samoa.
it's
No.
Tama Tonga
You,
at
you
this
were right the
point.
first time. You were right the first time, but Samoa Joe is our
Samoa,
tribal chief.
you know what? Samoa Joe. So like that's it. Samoa Joe is now our new tribal chief.
I thought
He
it was
would-
Tama
he would-
Tonga.
I thought it was Tongaloa.
Listen. No, none of the Tongans. None of the Tongans.
No.
I thought all the Tongans.
Oh wait, it's that.
No!
It's that Solo Samoa guy. Yeah, that's right.
Solo Samoa.
Solo Samoa. Oh my god.
So like it's our boy Camacho. He's the tribal chief. Let's go.
No, Camacho is not the
Camacho.
tribal chief. Camacho can't even do a low blow, okay? Stop it.
I don't know. He punched
Oh,
Tama
no, that was
Tonga on
the
the head
Camacho
pretty well.
blow.
So I mean,
That was the Camacho blow.
the Camacho blow. Hey,
That was a taint, guys. That was a fucking taint punch. Let's just put it talking like
he
it
hit
is.
a head.
What? What did you just say?
Tell me I'm wrong.
He hit a
He
head.
hit a head. Not the one he was going for, but he hit one.
He got tipped off.
Yeah, he hit Tama Tonga's head. You know.
Oh god.
Why are we doing this? This show fucking sucks.
Oh no,
Of
this is a great show.
awesomeness.
I love.
No. No. This.
I love
this
this show.
no.
This show is amazing today.
The show is amazing. I love it.
Say his name and he appears.
Tell
We
me, do
believe
you
in
like
free
this
shows.
beat?
I believe in Bo Hendry.
I believe in Chapel Roan, man.
I was reading it on just some fucking whatever it was on Twitter, Wrestle Talk, where they're talking about Bo Dallas and his segment from yesterday, and some guy goes, "I don't like the name Bo Dallas. It really doesn't work for me." And I'm like, is this guy kidding? Is this guy kidding? Like,
This guy's
Like, are we doing this?
it's all
like I don't
Is this happening right now? Is this real?
like, and there were people actually agreeing with him.
Is this,
I don't
I'm just-
know.
we being punked? Like what?
What?
What? So like,
Yeah.
they better start believing
Well,
in Hunkle.
I mean, I get
Howdy.
it because like you would think because it's a new thing that he's doing that there would be a new name, but honestly, keep Bo Dallas.
But
People
Bo
know
Dallas,
Bo
Bo
Dallas.
Dallas is not Uncle Howdy. I mean,
No, he's not.
so but yeah, keep Bo Dallas. What? Like, why would you change it? Like, that's stupid.
There's no need.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no need.
there's no need. Like, and like I said, so like, Uncle Howdy and Bo Dallas are two different personas. So they're not the same.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
there-
You go, Crow. You go.
Yeah.
All right. What else we have to talk about, guys? You guys have anything else?
Well, I do want to. You mentioned that the segment. Damn, fucking, I'm rooting for Eric Rowan so hard right now.
Oh my God, that was.
that was a real promo. That wasn't scripted for the most part. That was like real.
Like
emotion.
I am rooting for.
Like a lot of that.
I am rooting
yeah,
for Eric Rowan.
for Big Red there, man.
Mhm.
Like honestly, that should be like I thought. First of all, I was listening to that promo. I was all like, first of all, this is like him talking. Like for the most part,
Yeah.
he's in character, but the words are real, the emotions are real. And then he goes and says, if this is not on a T-shirt or some sort of like catchphrase, we're gonna take our broken hearts and make beautiful art. I was all like, holy shit, that was real. Like, oh my god.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
You know, when he said that, I was like, "Fuck yeah, man!
it's all like,
Just
do it,
fuck yeah!"
boy. It's all like, you know,
Like this is cinema. This is cinema.
I was just all like, damn, this guy's hurting me in the feels, man. But like, who cares about me? I was just Rowan. I was all like, don't, oh my god, my feels. Oh my gosh, like my heart just broke for the guy. Like, he made me care.
I mean, yeah,
So like, so like, you're
it's
not
good
just
shit,
Rowan.
man.
You're not just Rowan. You're our boy. You're
You're
our Rowan.
you're our special guy.
Yeah,
Well, if you think about it this way, how many shitty gimmicks did he get stuck with?
it's true.
Because he was a vintner. Remember that he made wine guys, and he
Mhm.
was a genius.
He was the genius, the awkward genius.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then he had the big spider. You guys remember the big mechanical
Oh
spider?
yeah.
Crow's like, I blacked that out of my memory.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
the big spider. So
Oh
that
my
got
god,
killed, remember?
that was a terrible
That's right.
gimmick. That was a bad
Fucking
gimmick.
And
spider.
then he was a bludgeon brother.
Okay, the Bludgeon Brothers were fucking cool though. R- Rowan, Harper,
Bludgeon
Bludgeon
brothers.
Brothers,
Brothers.
and then they did the cool thing with like the thump,
Hey, he
and
still
like
has the same hammer that he had for that. That it says "Help me"
yeah,
on it
he
now,
does.
but it's all like it was like that whole segment with of course the whole Wyatt Six and the Rowan thing. It was I thought it was a beautiful tribute to not only Bray Wyatt but to the first guy that we lost, Big Brode, Mr. Brody Lee. You know, like
Oh yeah,
like it was.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because yeah, you can be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So like, oh, yep, there it is. So it should be the Wyatt Seven then? Let's not forget him. But
Yeah.
it's all like, but no, no. So like, I actually like how they're building this up, and I think before they debut, which is probably going to be at SummerSlam, we're probably going
It'll
to.
probably be against. Oh god, they're gonna sacrifice the Creed brothers, aren't they?
Yep, they
Yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah. They're going
I
to
mean,
sacrifice.
unfortunate, collateral damage.
So like, that's what happens when you team up with a dead man like Chad Gable. There, you know.
Yeah, he's
So
not even. He doesn't even exist.
he doesn't even exist. He's a figment of our imagination.
Yeah.
It's all like so. But we're gonna get. It's gonna be interesting to see. Like Rowan, we can understand, but it's gonna be interesting to see those. Of course, this latest Rowan tape was brought to you by the Pat McAfee show, as he's got interrupted via his own show to get that tape. But it's gonna be
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It is going to be this interesting to see the other ones now because I think we're going to get a tape for each one of them and to see like how they get played in as well. Because Rowan makes the most sense since out of all the members of this new group, he's been the Wyatt the longest. So, you know, him going in there made sense. So he already had sort of like that background and story to it. So it's going to be interesting to see how the other ones get integrated into it as well.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be seeing a lot of those character promos more for everybody else as well
Yeah.
as we build up to SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Yeah, the next couple of weeks, each one is going to get their own tape. That like the
Yeah.
first two were Bo Dallas, the one the introduction, and then the second one to finish it off. And then this past one will be for Rowan, and then next Raw they'll be for one of the other three, and then the other two going leading into SummerSlam. Yeah. Well, at the
Yeah.
same
I'm
time
wondering.
doing a physical promo as well. You know.
I'm wondering, are they gonna give Dexter Loomis lines, or are they just gonna let him?
That's what I'm wondering. Like how do
I
they
think they do
integrate
something
this?
like, I didn't have a voice until he found me or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like he
That's actually a
gifted
very
me
good idea.
voice, like a voice to speak.
I mean, I'm just
the
I'm
power.
just, just smart.
And that's basically what I meant was I'm wondering how they're going to integrate the other characters, like because like I said, Rowan made sense. He was a Wyatt member or in OG, like this, like him integrating. That made sense. And his story was easy to tell, but now the other three are new members, so it's gonna make you wonder how they integrate those new gimmicks. And yeah, will they stick to Joe Gacy, I think, will be all right because they were already starting to make comparisons with him and Bray Wyatt when he was doing his thing in NXT. Dexter Loomis, that has the personality. Of course, Nikki Cross, as crazy Nikki Cross but it just makes you wonder like their version of the story and how they became
Right.
this. Because it seems like they've still like they're keeping their past identity, but they're new now at the same time. You know, like it's still Dexter
They're
Loomis.
made
They're
whole.
still yeah. It's almost like they're reborn into something else. You know.
Yes. Like that's the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And
is
I'll be interested to see how they do it going forward, though.
going forward.
Oh, yeah.
It's very intriguing so far, and they're doing it differently this way. Like you're not only getting the videotapes, but you got Bo Dallas like showing up. That they're showing like it's not just a one-off there. So there's definitely a lot more intricate storytelling going on here, and Bo Dallas doing a really good job. And I thought the most real thing was we're going to take our broken hearts and make beautiful art. That's a real thing. They're all feeling that. Like Bo Dallas, not only that, but the guy who lost his brother for real, he's feeling the same way too. Like their hearts were shattered, but they're going to take that in memory of their fallen brother in real life here, and they're going to make something that will honor and live on the legacy. So they're you can definitely tell emotions are being poured into this, and they're doing their really fine job because they're not taking the like you said, they're not taking that supernatural route. They're taking this is just like a horror movie segment going on here. So it's not outside of the realms of possibility here and believability. Like it's just it's a freaky family that'll kill you if you mess with them, you know?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. We have a bit more news, guys. If you want to go over really quickly before we get on out of here.
Yeah, give
Yeah,
us
sure.
some news.
A fan tweeted at Dustin Rhodes, essentially saying you should go back to WWE once your contract expires in September. He's like,
Mhm.
no, I'm fine. I'm getting paid a lot and I'm having the best matches of my life. So I'm gonna re-sign in AEW come September, hopefully.
There you go.
Oh,
Like
interesting.
yeah, fair enough. Which is weird because I wasn't expecting not only him to not go back to the WWE, but I guess I wasn't expecting a re-signing because I believe I thought he said he was just pretty much going to be done, retired and all that there. But no, good for him if he's enjoying himself. If he's being treated well, and if he's having a good time, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Sure. I thought he was going to be done, but I guess he's still got some more stuff to do.
He sounds like it. I mean, and if he's working maybe 7, 8 nights out of the month, I mean, good on him.
Yeah, I mean it's a
For
better schedule.
yeah.
I think it
And
would be
it's
kind of cool if he had one more match in the WWE, maybe against his brother,
a heel Cody against a
a heel
babyface Dustin.
Cody against a face Goldust, maybe.
It's all
Yeah.
yeah.
Or it doesn't have to be Goldust; it can be Dustin.
Because you guys are still operating under the theory that your predictions that after this run with WWE, you expect him to go back to the AEW brand for I don't know if it's for a last run or if he's going to be there. So if that does happen, you know, having one last match with Goldust might not be out of the realms of possibility there. You know.
I think Crow's talk about he wants to see Dustin go back to WWE earlier than Cody's contract will expire with
Just for a one-off or
WWE to
something.
go back to AEW.
Yeah, gotcha.
Which, I mean, I kind of agree with you. It'd be cool to see him go back and face his brother. By the way, Cody signed for 4 more years, so
so he's there for the long haul. Yeah,
he's not gonna be back in AEW until at least 2028. But the ironic part is he just keeps talking about it. So it's like you could tell that he has some type of unfinished business there,
Yeah.
where it's just like it's unfortunate how it ended, which means he's going to go back and finish his story at some
I
point.
think I think the only way Cody goes back is if the Bucks are no longer in power.
I think that the way that the Bucks are no longer in power is if Cody goes back.
It'd be an interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see
It's
because.
like, that's my thing. That's my thing. Like I think there was just a big kerfuffle. I love using that word, kerfuffle. Um,
Kerfuffle.
between the Bucks and Cody, and Cody was in an impossible position in the beginning to begin with, right? So he basically, he could never win the title because people would be like, "Well, you booked yourself to win the title."
Which, and Trey was the biggest critic of that decision.
I was so pissed because
Yeah.
who booked Cody to never win the title?
Apparently,
Who
Cody.
did it? It was Cody.
Yeah, and I tended to agree with Trey. Like we sort of understood. Yeah, he didn't want that shovel man Triple H complex, that stigma or anything. But I think Trey said it best. When you're the hottest dude on the roster, when you're the most exposed, in the wrestling world, you, especially with a newer company, you put the belt on you and you run with it.
Here's my logic behind that. Who beat Ric Flair 3 times for the NWA World Title, guys?
Dusty Rhodes.
Papa Rhodes.
And who was booking NWA at that time?
Dusty Rhodes.
Poppy Rhodes.
Cody can do it. If Dusty can do it, Cody can do it.
Yeah. And
That's all I'm saying.
And the Dusty Rhodes Ric Flair is still a banner of feuds used as a measuring stick to this day. And it's also forever known as the feud that saved NWA. Like kept it alive. So yeah, and Cody Rhodes is one of the. Let's face it. Ever since his first WWE career, has been one of the hottest names in wrestling. Even starting in TNA for a little bit, and then going to New Japan, where it took it to the next level after that, and then of course forming AEW, only to come back to WWE and have probably one of the most intriguing storylines in the history of not only the WWE, but definitely in the Hunter era. So, like, with the slowest of slow builds to finally the finisher storyline, it was perfect, and still holding strong as a babyface with the title. Like it was crazy how underestimated Cody Rhodes was as a babyface, as a megastar. Like it's absolutely insane, the run of his life. So yeah, he could have easily booked himself as AEW champion, and I think people would have been. You're always gonna get those people that are gonna complain about absolutely anything and everything. So why not book yourself as the champion back in that initial AEW run? Maybe it's a long-term story. Maybe if he does go back to AEW, that's gonna be his finish the story, thing over there. It's hard to say. Assuming that he does go back, like these are all assumptions, because right now he's got it made in the WWE as the
Oh, sure.
so yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Like but it just goes to show the interesting time that we have in wrestling, where it's also viable to see him go back to AEW. There are a lot of different options out there right now, and wrestling is not the same as it was a decade ago. I mean, we're seeing partnerships that you never thought you'd ever see with it's not just, okay, you work for this company, well, you're in this company. No, it's all like, okay, you work here, but we're going to let you go there. I mean, even WWE's finally doing it now under this new regime. I mean, we had some, AJ Styles and Io Sky both over in Japan doing their thing. Of course, the TNA WWE partnership going on right now. Catching up. Like, the only thing that I think out of all the affiliates and that needs to be sat down and rethought out is Ring of Honor. It's got to be given more attention. It's got to be restructured. We can't keep delaying because I think out of all that, Ring of Honor is a subsidiary of AEW, but it's sort of getting lost in translation here with all the rest. So they need to sit down and they actually have to. I know you guys were all like, not only that, but a lot of wrestling fans. Why not make Collision or Rampage a Ring of Honor show now instead of another AEW? So Ring of Honor.
Well, here's a problem with that, and I get where you're coming from with that, but here's a problem with doing that. Time Warner did not buy an ROH show.
Yeah.
They bought an AEW show.
That's true.
Like, I would 100% love to see ROH on regular cable TV.
Yeah, they should start, shopping around then. Like, they need to do something with Ring of Honor more than just what they're doing now. They need to do more.
Here's what I think Buzz is saying in short. AEW needs to shit or get off the pot when it comes to Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that I agree with.
That's basically what I'm saying is if you can't handle it, then let it go at that point.
Yeah, you know what? Make it into a minor league system. Put it on. Don't even shut down Honor Club. Put all the Ring of Honor archive stuff. Make that into a little package for streaming.
There you go.
Hey, you get, you sign AEW, you're going to get all this stuff on your streaming plan too.
I mean, HBO Max is still on the table for AEW.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
because now with WWE going to Netflix, HBO Max I'm sure will want to be in that conversation.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I wouldn't 100% say it's all Jover for ROH. I think just give it some time, because once WWE goes to once WWE goes to Netflix, all these other streaming sites are gonna want to get a piece of the action.
Yeah, I mean, and it's definitely not all Jover, as we say, or as the world says, but
it's Jover.
Yes, but as of now,
it's all Jover.
It kind of is at the moment because they're not really putting enough emphasis on it. Like, they need to do something now before it is,
Are you saying they're putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong company?
They are. Or they're not doing enough per se. Like, it's to the point where mistakes are being made with that. But like this, let's be honest, Ring of Honor should be their NXT. By all means,
yeah,
it should be their NXT.
I disagree with that, but that's just because I know the history of ROH and the
it's not the same.
Prestige.
Yeah,
I know it's not the same
anymore.
But yeah.
Like, and I get it, but you can't look at it like that because, things change, and it's Ring of Honor's not its own company anymore. It is, and what have we always thought NXT? To us, NXT for the longest time, it was never a developmental. It was almost like its own company. So in a way, you can give Ring of Honor that same vibe. Like, being in NXT doesn't mean that the quality or the product itself has to be deteriorated to the point where they bastardized it, but it could be used to help develop new stars. It could be used as an internal program so they don't have to keep, relying on free agent sources. They can have, like we keep making comparison. If WWE loses somebody and AEW swoops it up, there's less impact to WWE than if AEW loses a star and WWE swoops it up. Why? Because WWE has got an NXT internal structure where they can start almost like a great minor league system that they can pluck talent from. They've got more. They still got Trick Williams down there that they could pluck up anytime if they lose, anybody. They just brought up Braun Breaker, who's been a beast up there. They've got a whole bunch of women down there. They've got one of the that they can bring up at any time. Like, they've got that internal structure. If AEW has that same internal structure, then they're set on their end too, just in case they lose people. Like, it's almost like a safety net, and at the same time, you've got a product where you can put your younger stars, give them more time, give them development, give them works around the edges. And then when they get brought up, it's, there's familiarity to them as well, and they're not as green as they may be if you just throw them onto an AEW program, you know.
Hey, Buzz, you want to see the perfect example about this?
Yeah.
Hey, Crow,
Yeah,
what's Action Andretti up to?
nothing.
Exactly. Do you even remember Action Andretti or no?
Sure don't.
This is my point. This is my point.
The point is right here.
Yeah, the point is right here. There's a bunch of people that are signed to AEW. The common wrestling fan who doesn't watch everything AEW, the only reason why I remember him is because I have a weird ass memory, and I remember very unnecessary stuff, like Action Andretti beating Chris Jericho on an episode of Dynamite 2 years ago.
Randomly.
Yeah, randomly. So that's the only reason why he was signed, was because he beat Chris Jericho. And then they gave him a mini push, and then you know what happened? He was told to kindly fuck off to like the lower mid card.
Yeah,
And there he is.
there he is.
Yeah, put him in Ring of Honor. I don't know. The other issue I have is, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Let's face it, if this WWE and TNA relationship becomes any more serious, there's going to be a takeover.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about an NXT takeover. I'm talking about they are going to absorb TNA.
And TNA will become a part of WWE.
Yeah.
And TNA will finally die its rightful death that it's deserved after many years.
But in a graceful kind of way, you know.
But no, it goes out the way that you want to go out.
Yeah. Like after survive, like because it should have had a very brutal and muddy ending for multiple times now, only to survive. And then if you can go out with a nice non-hostile takeover, dude, that's Like
on top of that, people still have jobs,
and
so
people
it's
still
like,
have jobs because we're seeing them on NXT now, and if that happens, which let's be honest is probably a realistic possibility, because didn't WWE already purchase a lot of TNA video library as well?
Yes.
I mean,
yes, they have.
So yeah, so this has been sort of a speculation for many times. So if you can absorb that, yeah, like there you go. Like, and then not only that, but all those TNA stars available to you for and then it makes me wonder, like, if they consider sort of like this loose thing where TNA is still a show, and it's almost all like it's WWE, but it's independently run, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, half of the WWE stars are over there anyway. Let's be honest with ourselves here.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong at all.
So it kind of
Nope,
already is. So it's definitely going to be, we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on all this. Also, you know, we got to keep an eye on a certain location that may be getting some big AEW stuff. Good old Arlington down there, possibly getting some AEW stuff.
If they end up doing All Out, I'm gonna figure out a way to get there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Fair enough. So we're definitely going to keep
'Cause,
an eye
like,
out.
Oh, Crow,
I would like to go.
I had the best thing instead of All Out.
What's that?
Double or Nothing. Texas
I would go
Hold'em.
to Double or Nothing.
Texas
Oh,
Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
Yes.
Oh, dude, that would be so dope.
I would
Texas
love
Hold'em.
that. Make it happen.
God, Tony,
Make it Booga Tony.
have the balls, Tony.
Do it, man.
Have the balls.
Do it. Oh man, I didn't even know I wanted that until you just said it.
Listen,
I think that's a good way to end.
yeah, let's go.
I don't even think you can top that. I don't think we should even try.
I think Crow, I think this is where we stay.
Yeah,
We
I'll
stay.
stay. Yeah.
I'll stay.
All right, we bust. Anyways, thank you so much for joining this episode of the Bay Podcast. You can follow us on twitch.tv/The Bay Podcast, youtube.com/@The Bay Podcast. You can follow us on facebook.com/Bay Podcast. Follow us on Twitter @The Bay Podcast. Per the usual, I am at Austin_Calvillo.
I am at the level of gamer.
I'm at underscore EGTV.
Mr. Twitter.
For all your positivity.
Yes. I love it.
And remember, kids, HOTTOGO, you can take me hot to crow. Have a week,
Oh
everybody.
my god.
Hey.